It's 13:01 on Friday, the 2nd of February. And that could mean one thing, and one thing only. It's time for today's Biscuit review and Bisquiz. Bisquiz first. Should get the order right, really, shouldn't I? For today. But good to see everybody. How are you all doing? What have you all been up to? I can see Jack Little's already here. Ben Kai, Zookeeper's Girl, JSB 3213. Jack Little again. He's doing a dance as best as he can, considering. I'm not sure what he's considering. Oh, it's probably because he's got no legs, because he's a little puppet, I imagine. But good to see Shan as well. Hello, and Millstone Barn. All of the best ones are here. What are you doing? How you been? Weirdly heavy week, super tired. Me too, actually. A weirdly heavy week. It's one of those things. I think it's coming towards the end of January. Let me tell you. Let's do some motivational speaking right now. So sometimes when you get to January, you've been working all the way through the month, and you think, hey, January is a hard time for me because, well, Christmas is over. I spent all my savings at Christmas making sure my kids can get the presents that they wanted. I don't know. It feels like Christmas is just so far away, and I base all my life around this one day in 365. 364 days, who cares about those days? It's not Christmas Day. I want Christmas Day more. Well, let me tell you, I've come up with a special 12-step plan, and this plan, all it does is it takes a sprinkle of your imagination, a sprinkle of your magic, a sprinkle of whatever makes you special. You take that from the pot, from your pot of sprinkle magic, you take it out of there, you sprinkle all over yourself, you sprinkle all over your knees, all over your heads, all over your hands and your face. You get all up and absorbed in that sprinkle cream, your special cream. You get it all over your face and get things out there, and you say, hey, I'm going to make a change today. Today I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to be positive. I'm going to get out there, and I'm going to make it Christmas Day every day. So that's it. Step number 1, get the cream. Step number 2, pour the cream all over yourself. Step number 3, Christmas Day. Say Christmas Day 4 times, and it'll be Christmas Day for you every day. Christmas Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Day. And then step number 5, skip all the rest of the steps and get to step number 12. It's Christmas Day every day. And just pretend it's Christmas Day every day. Get the celebrations out. Get them sorted. You don't need any more... but you dry clean only, says Jack Little. Well, don't put any cream anywhere on anything other than clothes is going to stain. And that's where I get to the next point I'm going to talk about tonight. And that is my Edward Lewis patented Christmas cream. You can pick up a jar of Christmas cream for only $12.99, and that is available at all stores such as Target, Tesco's, Asda's, Walgreens, and other places with S's on the end of their titles that shouldn't really be there. It's good to see you all here today. I'm not the only American voice here right today. My voice is getting a little grouchier here now. We're lowering it down. And this is my final step, is the one way it gets the vocal fry. And I say, hey everybody, it's been a while, but we're back. And it's the emotional part. And I say, well, I went out looking for him, and I'm now like a public radio speaker. Hey, this is American Life. Welcome. My name's Edward Lewis, and today we're talking to Walter Neal Lewis, who we have on the phone. He is a man who, if anyone knows, by the way, if anyone knows This American Life, that's a very good impression of This American Life, all right? There's not enough of you to appreciate that. I've lost my mind slightly. Have some more music. All right, so we're going to invite the star of the show here today, of course, because today we've got the Biscuits happening. Of course, today's round is all about trousers, but we have the man himself here ready to... We don't need this anymore, so we can lift that up, throw it off the side with my super powerful magic arms. And we can, well, first of all, let me get my high-tech controller out. And I think I'm hacking the node now. I've pressed the right buttons, and we have, well, I think that we have, hello, I think we have sound.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm going to hack the node again. I wish I had more hands than just 2 to make this look more effective. We've accessed the visuals. It's working.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm fantastic. It's wonderful, beautiful weather up here in Lancashire. And yeah, up here, up in north, as they say.
Did you enjoy the motivational speech? Did it make you feel motivated?
I'm motivated. I'm motivated. At least to sit here for another 25 minutes. Yes,
Okay.
and then possibly spring forward and celebrate Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
It is the case, Edward. Someone should tell you that we are now in February. You realize?
Oh, did I say January?
Yes. Yeah.
But it's the end of January, is what I meant. It's the last week of January, this one just gone. It's just hard when it's January, isn't it? January and February are hard months. They're the sort of the blue months. The first week in February, I'm making this up based on absolutely nothing, is supposed to be the saddest month of the year.
Oh, it's going to be the most fantastic, though, because we've got the American Super Bowl on Sunday night. Live coverage. Hey, about 11:15, it'll be 3 hours worth of, well, it'll either put you to sleep or titivate.
Titivate, not titillate, titivate.
Titivate.
What's the difference between titivate and titillate?
Well, one's got a V and one is a double L.
Okay. Do they have different meanings, or do they share a similar meaning?
They do. They do share. Well, no. They share certain aspects, but active verbs and all that. But no, they're different. Titivate, yeah. Titillate. You're well.
Google it if you want to know. Google it, but also make sure you've got NSFW, not safe for work. Make sure you've got what's the thing called, the privacy thing where you can. I don't know because I've never used it myself. Why is it called American football when they carry the ball as much as they can? Asks Shan. Osric says, I really don't want the Patriots to win again. Who do you want to win, WNL? Yeah,
I think it'd be nice to see. It'd be nice to see Philadelphia. First time in 52 years. I don't think they've played since 2005, and yeah, we don't want to see we don't want to see anybody in Minnesota winning that's won it before.
Okay.
I agree.
Also, what trailers are you looking forward to during the halftime? According to Commander Benkai, that's the best thing about the Super Bowl.
It is actually. They spend millions of dollars on 30-second adverts. Budweiser is usually pretty good, even though the product itself. There should be some good ones.
Yeah, maybe perhaps there'll be some trousers that
trouser related, yes.
Levi's or something like that. Who knows? Or maybe a new film, such as the film that's coming out from Aardman's studio. Aardman, of course, have released a new film about caveman. It's called, I can't remember what it's called, something about the first man. I can't remember what it's called. But talking of Aardman, of course, they made a film, The Wrong Trousers. Talking of trousers, what's today's quiz all about, WNL?
It's all about trousers and trouser-related manners. And I'm now going to have to come up with a new first question.
Oh, no.
It was this Nick Park Aardman animation film featured a penguin named Feathers McGraw, amongst others. So that's gone. But I do have a spare. I do have
a pair of trousers. I've got a first question for you, sir. Why do you not call them pants, as an American man?
Well, I do. I still call them pants, but over here, the fact that I've lived over here for so long, let's be honest, if I called them pants over here, people would assume I was talking about my U-trousers, my underwear, yes.
The undergarments, the undercrackers.
That's right, yes. And don't discuss too much more. You're stealing a lot of my territory here.
I'm sorry, we don't want to step in the way on your
We don't want to answer all the questions before they're asked. No.
We don't want to pull your pants down before you've... No, that didn't work, did it?
Exactly.
All right, nobody wants to talk about pants. Let's move on. Hello, everybody. So, let's talk about the rules of the quiz.
They are very simple.
Go for it.
They're very. It's just simply that you won't be able to see the chat stream's answers. I will, and I'll ask a question, and you'll pause, ruminate, and you cogitate, whatever it takes to come up with your answer. But while you're doing that, they'll give me theirs. I'll take the first three answers. If we have consensus, 2 out of the 3, then that's their answer. No consensus.
Enjoy mini victories with our 1, 2, 3 currency.
Very loud into my ears. Just making sure you're all Just making sure everybody was up, on their toes, ready for the quiz. I'm sorry. Continue where you just left off. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm just saying, that if we have consensus, that will be their answer. If we don't, I'll take their first answer as their answer, and that'll stand. Then I'll ask you for yours, and we'll compare and see how it sort of goes over the 10 questions. Mm-hmm. Simple as that. No cheating allowed. No Googling. No. Yeah. I mean, wonderful books are great, but that won't be quick enough for you. Just a good educated guess.
Okay, good educated guess. Don't cheat. You will know if you've been cheating. We have special radars built into our brains. So this is the quiz. So I hope everyone's... Yeah, what? I can't hear you. Because I may have just played a piece of music very loud by accident. So I'm sorry about that, everybody. Calm down, Mace DK. It's all right. All right. So is it time for us to begin the quiz then? We've got roughly half an hour before time for the biscuit review. So let's enjoy ourselves. Take it easy. Relax. Kick up your legs. Put them on the stool in front of you or the table. Just if you've got anything on the way, just big sweep of the arm like this. Just knock all the stuff off your desk. Put your feet. Lie on the desk. Lie directly on the desk. Curl up into a ball. Close your eyes and listen to W&L give you a quiz in your ears. All right,
okay, here we go. Question number 1. As I say,
I feel like even you're sick of my nonsense today. You made this. You created this.
Your voice is even better than mine. That's no fair. Because I know yours is just put on.
Voice. I can do this right now.
Hi. How are you?
Well, I can do your voice. It's rounder and deeper. Round number 1. Hey, everybody, close your eyes right now. Can you see Neil or WNL or me?
7-3, yeah.
Okay,
hey, question number 1. Question number 1 is gone now. Well, no, I'll substitute another one in, but it was The Wrong Trousers, featuring that penguin named Feathers McGraw, amongst others. Here's your new first question. Contemporary news. This past week, British gymnast Niall Wilson posted a video on Instagram where he can be seen doing what?
Oh.
He took home a bronze medal at the 2016 Summer Olympics. Mm-hmm. This past week, British gymnast Niall Wilson posted a video on Instagram where he can be seen doing what? Remember, we do have a theme to these questions. Okay, I'm waiting for their response. It's gone dead.
There's only about 30 people here today. It's a quiet day. I've not been persistent enough with my streams. I'm learning the troubles that streamers have. If you don't keep consistently going, you lose audience members. Even the devout devotees of Eds38, even they sometimes can't make it. But most of them are here. They've all just started lying on desks as well and quietly listening.
I have their answer. This is it. You see, you've got them all supine on desks.
This is bizarre. Okay. I don't really understand this question. So, one more time with the question.
This past week, British gymnast Niall Wilson posted a video on Instagram where he can be seen doing what? It went viral. What is it that he's doing? And remember, it has to relate to our round. Yeah.
I reckon he's like somersaulting into his trousers.
This is absolutely correct, yes.
And I haven't seen that. That sounds great.
He does backflips and lands right in a pair of short trousers held up by his teammates. Perfectly done.
Pretty cool.
Dons his trousers, yes.
Wait,
they guessed variously and didn't quite get there. Finally got on the third go, but they said that he was doing something to display his medal with his trousers. Well, anyway, we won't go there.
What's his name? What's his name?
Niall Wilson. Niall Wilson.
How do gymnasts get dressed? Is that it?
That could be it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. All right. Well, yeah, moving on. Next question number 2.
Okay. Well, I would savor this, Edward. You're ahead 1-0. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I am. I'm listening, and this is where my attention gets divided now because you've talked about a video about a man putting on his trousers, backflipping into them, and I'm afraid I'm going to have to watch that now.
Right now, right here, right now.
No, seriously, yeah, there it is. Everyone can see my YouTube there. Don't look too hard because that's bad. But we're going to watch it together. You ready? Don't look at my links. Please don't look at my links. Yeah, you can see it up there as above my head. We'll put it on the screen for a second, sorry. Sorry, guys. I know this is breaking your immersion, but here we go. Very good. Excellent stuff. What a strapping young lad this man looks. Here he's doing it again. He's doing lots of multiple different ways of jumping into his trousers. Everyone seems enthusiastic. It's very good. Well done. Yep. All right. Well, there you go. Right, question number 2.
Shall we have a video link for each question? That would be good.
I'd have to know in advance because otherwise it's going to be a horrible mess to put
I'd
those
have
together.
to ask 10 different questions as well. Okay, here we go. Question number 2. Question number 2. This song begins with the lyrics, naughty boys in nasty schools, headmasters breaking all the rules, having fun and playing fools, smashing up the woodwork tools. What's the title of the song?
Do it again one more time.
Naughty boys in nasty schools, headmasters breaking all the
Got it,
rules,
yeah.
having fun and playing fools, smashing up the woodwork tools. I have their answer.
Baggy trousers. Baggy trousers.
Baggy Trousers by Madness, it is. Yes, well done. And the chat stream got that as well. So
Good for you.
it's 2 to you and 1 to them.
I prefer the skinnies rather
They
than the
have
baggies.
to indeed. Question number 3. Number 3. All about trousers and trouser-related matters. Here we go. Knickerbockers are baggy-kneed trousers whose name is traced back to a fictional author in a book by Washington Irving. What I want to know is, what sport do the New York Knickerbockers, founded back in 1946, play? What sport do the New York Knickerbockers, founded in 1946, play?
I don't know this. What's a Knickerbocker glory?
Oh, about 2 pounds 45.
Is that an
I
answer?
have their answer. I have their answer.
£2.45. Basketball.
Basketball is absolutely correct. Well guessed.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Basketball or hockey, and hockey didn't feel right.
They split the difference between basketball and baseball, but basketball did win out, and they scored as well.
Thought it was going to be 2
So
ahead.
it's 3 points to 2. You're 1 point ahead. Here we go.
3 points.
Question number
basketball
4.
as well.
Number 4. I'd like to know what number features in a type of trouser popular with golfers in the early 20th century. Tintin was a big fan, if you've read any Tintin cartoons.
So what number?
What number features in a type of trouser popular with golfers in the early 20th century? I've got their answer.
9.
9. I would like to know why you guessed 9.
9 holes of golf.
9 holes of golf. 2 plus 2 is what?
4. I nearly went for 4 because of 4.
It's plus 4s. Yeah, the plus 4s. And those are those ones, hey, when you were knee-high to a grasshopper, I used to wear sort of plus 4s with, not because I played golf, but because it kept the mud off my trousers when I would go walking. When we
also
go.
used to wear a nice wax jacket.
Yeah, that was good fun too.
You still got
It
that
sort
one?
of fell apart. It fell apart.
Eventually,
Literally.
years.
Yeah, it was good. Reminiscing. Okay, here we go.
You should get reminiscing about items of clothing. You are the kind of person who holds items of clothing for years as well, like too long, like disgusting amounts of time.
Why should there be planned obsolescence for clothing? I mean, fashion. It's just a way of making you part with your money. If you've got let's take, shall we say,
It's
Marks and
expression.
Spencer. Marks and Spencer as an example. They make this wonderful, good clothing, right? This is not Marks and Spencer, but they do. And all I can say is it never wears out. So if you've got it in your closet, it's a perfectly good garment. Why should you then throw it out and get something new?
Because expression. What about expression?
What about expression? I
Yeah.
express myself verbally, possibly. Occasionally
Sometimes.
when the wind tussles my hair.
When it suits you.
When it suits, I like that.
Why,
That was a
why
good.
don't you why don't you get a haircut like more? Why don't you?
I need a haircut.
Sorry, no. Why don't you just leave your hair to grow and look like your beard's bedraggled, if it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter about your appearance, if anything, you'll be warmer with a bigger beard. So if it's all about function, why don't you go for that instead?
I did, but I needed a disguise. When I became a teacher many years ago, I had to cut off all of the hair because they wouldn't let me into the school. So I had to
You did have long hair, didn't you? You had a big, long, hippie hair.
And I had to cut it all off when I became a teacher. It's terrible. You know, they don't trust you in there indoctrinating your children with all of these wonderful ideas if you have long hair. Anyway, the Bible, the Old Testament, it says it shameth a man to have long hair.
Oh, does it? What about,
it does, somewhere.
What about Samson?
Yeah, I know. And look, he cut it all off, and hey, he was trying to comply, and it cost him his strength.
Moving on, talking of strength,
things go through cycles. Yes.
Things go through cycles, you're right. Fashion,
hey,
trousers.
By the way, you're just trying to deflect from the fact that they got it right, you got it wrong. It's now a tie game. 3 apiece. Okay. Question number 5, halfway through today's quiz. Now listen very carefully.
How do they know that?
In Germany, it's called a Hosenbugler. What's it called in English? In Germany, it's called a Hosenbugler. Hosenbugler. What is it in English?
Hosenbugler.
Hosenbugler. What is it in English? I have their answer.
I mean, it's not lederhosen because lederhosen is a separate thing entirely. What is it? Not what are they? So you're talking about a single item relating to trousers. A Hosenbugler. Is it like a trouser holder? So belt.
A belt.
I don't know.
Belt up. That's a good northern expression.
Hosen are trousers, are they not? No, I don't know. You tell me. Go on. Pass.
A Hosenbugler. Take a wild guess.
Pair of ski trousers.
Ski trousers. Salopettes.
Salopettes, yeah.
No, sadly not. It is actually a trouser press.
Oh, Hosenbugler.
Hosenbugler.
So Hosen is trousers, though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Your Hosen. Yeah. And yes, they took the lead, you know, as you said, and they jumped for lederhosen. So nobody scores a point.
Lederhosen is another German word, so why would they have another German word for a German word? Come on, guys.
I suppose we
I know you're beating me, but that's... No, we're matching now. We're matching, right?
We're matching. You're matching.
Like
3 apiece.
Like my trousers match my jumper.
Number 6. Number 6, we're going to go literary. This novel by Robert Tressel was first published back in 1914.
Yeah.
An explicitly political work, it's widely regarded as a classic of working class literature. What's it called? A novel by Robert Tressel, first published back in 1914, an explicitly political work widely regarded as a classic of working class literature. What is its title? Deep in thought. So are the chatters.
I don't know this.
Oh, I like it. We didn't have consensus, Edward, for the chat stream, but I'll give you a clue. Their very first answer was correct. So, you've got to get this.
I don't know it. I probably do, and I'll be annoyed when I hear it. I'm trying to think of trouser-related things. This is a good question. Hard. I don't know. I'm going to have to pass.
It is called The Ragged Trousered Philanthropists.
Never heard of it. Never heard of that before. And that's a classic, a working man's classic, is it?
Working class literature. Yes, it's all. I think it's set in a place called Mugsborough, and it's about a painter decorator who tries to motivate his friends into realizing how hard done they are. by the bourgeoisie, and it's actually a must read. It is, yeah.
Is it the book of the week?
It is the book of the week.
Okay, great. Go on.
Later on, you'll see a copy. Yes.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have spoiled it. I'm sorry. Spoiled the fun.
That's quite all right.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, you have now, yeah. Well, they had a variety of answers, but their first one was ragged, although with a WRAGGED. But I'm going to give it to them phonetically.
Who was it that got that?
I don't know. We'll have to check later.
They've disappeared. Okay.
It disappeared in a welter of wrong answers. Okay.
Okay.
3-4. You're one down. Here we go. It's question number 7. Cast your mind back. In 1813, one of the first recorded descriptions of American sailors' uniforms noted that the men were wearing these. They're mentioned in the title and lyrics of a 1971 song by blues rock group Derek and the Dominoes.
God.
Title of a song by Derek and the Dominoes, 1971. In 1813, one of the first recorded descriptions of American sailors' uniforms noted that the men were wearing these. Remember our theme.
Okay. I've got a guess. I've got a guess lined up, ready. I don't feel confident about it, but I don't feel terrible about it either. I'm sort of.
Okay, I have their. Well, I have a variety of answers from them. Yes.
Long Johns.
Long Johns. Long Johns is a very, very good, but not right. No.
I think about the pirate stuff, and I know it's Navy, but it was in the 18th century. Then go on.
You've got to think of the 1971 song by Derek and the Dominoes.
I can't think of that, unfortunately, right now. I don't have that knowledge to hand.
It's Bell Bottom Blues.
Bell Bottoms. Oh.
Bell Bottoms. Bell Bottoms. First recorded 1813. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. They could roll them up quite easily and then work barefoot on deck and things like that. Yeah.
Did they get those?
No, they didn't get it. So it's still a close run thing. They're 1 point ahead of you, 4 points to 3.
So this has been a tough quiz.
It has. Question number 8.
Rounds. I liked it.
We know who wear the trousers around here now. Yes. Question number 8. The word trousers itself can be traced all the way back to the word trouse or trouse, Trouze. In which century? Was it the 14th, 15th, or 16th? Multiple guess here. The word trousers itself can be traced all the way back to the word trouse, Trouze. In which century? Was it the 14th, 15th, or 16th century?
I have zero idea.
Well, yes, you do. You've got 14, 15, 1 and 3 here.
I've got one.
Flip a coin twice, and you'll have an answer. There we go. Yeah.
I haven't got a coin to hand, but I've gone for a random one in my brain hole, and I'm ready to reveal my answer when the community, sorry, not the community, the 38ers. I do apologise. The chatters, God, I'm mixing up my communities here, have picked their answer. Pick your answer, please, 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 please.
They've got their answer.
I'm getting to mustache twiddling capacity, as you can see. It's getting there now. I'm starting to enjoy it. A, which was the 14th century.
The 14th century. Well, they went for the 16th century.
Opposites.
And opposites. This time they don't attract. I'd like to say it was right down the middle, but it's the 16th century.
Oh,
in the latter part of the 16th century, yes.
You guys must have been Googling this stuff. I don't believe you. No, I do. I trust you. I trust you wholeheartedly.
And they're 2 ahead, so there is the opportunity for you to draw back and tie them today, okay? Now, this next one is probably the hardest question I'm going to ask, unless you're an expert mathematician, a theoretical mathematician.
Right.
Okay? So listen very carefully.
It's been a challenging one this Friday.
Yes.
To kick off February in a challenging way.
Well, you said January was bad. I'm trying to make February equally awful.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Question number 9. Here we go. In mathematics, this is a surface which is homeomorphic to the three-hole sphere. In topological quantum field, they're the simplest non-trivial cobordisms between one-dimensional manifolds.
So they get
What are they called? In mathematics, it's a surface which is homeomorphic to the three-hole sphere. Three-hole sphere, okay? In topological quantum field, they're the simplest non-trivial cobordisms between one-dimensional manifolds. What are they normally?
I was recently singing your praises about how you can make a good quiz because you like to make people feel intelligent. Well, you've just single-handedly erased all of that by asking that one question.
You've got to realize I was hampered this week by the idea of trousers. You see, it wasn't
it's very good. I understand. No, you've done a great job. I'm just trying to. I've got no idea about what any of what you just said means. So I'm struggling to even know what word would make sense in this context.
The good thing is I will tell you, Edward, that the chat stream are not cheating.
Okay, good. So one last time, I want to predict something. I want to give a stab at least in the right direction. So
Okay.
One last time with the question.
Okay, in mathematics, it's a surface which is homeomorphic to the three-hole sphere. In topological quantum field, simplest non-trivial cobordisms between one-dimensional manifolds.
What is it?
What is it? What is it normally called? What do mathematicians call this?
And it's a trouser-related thing.
Yes.
Flares.
Flares. I like that, but it is incorrect.
Oh.
Yes. You're right. I just saw in the chat stream they said, "Oh, this means our answers are wrong." Yes, you're right that they're wrong.
Go on.
Homeomorphic to the three-hole sphere, a three-hole sphere, which is equivalent to the waist and the two legs. The mathematicians actually call it a pair of pants.
Just a pair of pants.
A pair of pants.
What does it mean, though?
A homeo.
No. You can't just read the thing again and hope that
No,
I'll understand it.
it's a surface. So you're talking about. Let me draw it for you.
Okay, while you're drawing. While you're drawing that, enjoy. Just
I have it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird, but homeomorphic to the three-hole sphere, it actually means that it sort of relates to the.
Oh, no.
Can you see this?
No.
To the surface area of that, and that, but it's all related. You see, because it's all within the same, configuration. Very poor drawing, but that's it.
We can't even see it, I'm afraid. The lighting. Can you tilt it forwards? Oh, there you go. Lift it up. Lift it up. There you go. Look at that little drawing. It's very cute. It looks like a little pair of cartoon pants. Okay. I get it. I get it now.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah. No. Yeah. Did explain it. It helped. All right. Moving swiftly on to our final question.
Final question. Okay. The score remains 3 points to 5 points.
It's been a great quiz, though. It's been a great quiz. I'm very impressed that they've managed to get 5, and I've even got 3. At first, I was like, this is easy. 1, got it. 2, got it. 3, got it. Done. But yeah, it's gone downhill since.
Could have been slightly easier had we still had Nick Park in there, you see. But
it's true. Which one was that? The replacement?
Actually, you got the replacement correct. Niall Wilson, the gymnast. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 10. I'm going to let you go out with a true or false, okay? So I'll simply read out something. If you agree with it, the entire word true. Disagree, the entire word false, okay? Here we go.
I'm gonna do half of the word. Is that okay?
Half of the word.
So
half the word onward into the valley of death rode Edward. Sorry, paraphrasing a poem. Here we go.
That's very nice. I liked it.
Shakespeare used the word pantaloon not as a covering for the legs, but to describe foolish old men. True or false? Shakespeare used the word pantaloon not as a covering for the legs, but to describe foolish old men. True or false?
I hope it's true. Regardless of my answer, I hope it's true.
Percat259, I like it. Because they've written out the entire word beforehand as well.
Very good, Percat. Very good.
Very
You would
good.
fit in well in a pub in Britain, being a pedant like all the British pub people shouting, "Neil, that's not true.
Aim.
Neil, actually, the incorrect answer is this because you've actually missed this off." I'm going to use the word. I'm going to go for tr, which is not the entire word true, but just half of it. Tr, which is half of the word true. True.
I actually thought, you see, that something was wrong with our connection when I heard that. But okay. It is true that it is true. Yes, well done. And they got it right as well. It's after Pantalone, a stock character in 16th century Italian commedia dell'arte. Usually he was portrayed as an old man wearing baggy pants. Okay.
Shakespeare was great, wasn't he?
Shakespeare, as you like it. A lean and slippered pantaloon. He refers to an old man, yeah. Okay.
Shakespeare's pretty good.
So final
Smile
scores.
The phrase "smile and be a villain" is that something he said? Smile.
Well, if he didn't, he should have.
Yeah, hold on.
It wasn't Oscar Wilde. He just carried on.
And I always get one may smile and be a villain. Yeah, it's Shakespeare from Hamlet.
There are so many words he invented that we still use today.
Assassin.
Seriously.
That's one of his, right?
Sorry.
Assassinate.
Assassinate. Yes.
I think that was one of is to be an assassin. I think. I don't know if that's actually
no,
yeah. All right. Next one.
Okay. Hey, there you go. You are the official loser by a score.
That was the end of the quiz.
Six points to 4.
That snuck up on me, the ending of the quiz there, and it makes me sad that it's over already. Any bonus questions? Just for fun? Just for fun
bonus. That was going to be Niall Wilson, but sadly, yes, you stole my thunder by taking Nick Park out of it. Yes.
Hello, everybody. Everyone's back. Ingborg, I'm such a pantaloon, says Ingborg. Mace DK says, I can't remember him. Fine chap he was. Mulstone Bond says, I got 0 out of 10. Ed beat me. Other Button says, that's from Hamlet. Jack Little says, oh, the word canapé derives from the word mosquito. Other Buttons, brilliant saying, says about from Hamlet. Yeah, thank God there is good dads out there. Maybe I can be one, says Scrub Ghost. Absolutely. Thank you. Huge round of applause to Lisa WNL, who is a very good dad. A round of applause for being a good dad. Thank you very much and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, congratulations everybody for doing very well in this round all about trousers. Very strange round, but I thought you did a good job of making a good round all about trousers. Look at the chat applauding and saying lovely things. The Trouser Meister. Oh, I wish I could have been the Trouser Meister. Bye bye, Papa Lewis. We'll miss you. He's not going. He's not going. You'll be back next week, right? Oh, I might not be here next weekend. In fact, I think I'm seeing you in person next weekend.
You're seeing me in person. Yes.
I believe so. So that's next Friday. So maybe I can bring my. We could do one in person. No, we might not get the time. I don't know. We'll work it out. Yeah, it was a hard round, but a good round. Somebody's shaking a pear. I don't know why that's happening. We could stream from his house. In person, the Candy Junior Nightfall, like in real life. Yeah, I'm going up to the northwest of England for a few days, and in fact, I don't know if I'm going until Saturday morning. So we'll work it out. We'll work something out.
We shall.
Eventually, we'll do a stream where you come into the office and we do it from the bar together, and eventually we'll do one in person, live from like a LaveCon or something like that, and that would be the real.
That'd be great fun.
That'd be a real treat right there. All right. We're gonna go do Nouts up in the northwest of Manchester. All right, what's the next week? What's the the quiz topic for next week? I don't know why I'm doing Manchester now.
Manchester.
Oh, gotta get that. Oh, Manchester. What's happening? What are we doing? Put your suggestions. Sorry, put some suggestions in the chat, please, about what you would like next week's quiz to be all about. Next week? I mean, next time's quiz. It might be 2 weeks, might be a week and a half, might be do it on Thursday instead. Who knows? Quiz about Manchester. Quiz about my childhood. Still, Jack Little. Good one. James Bond. The north of countries. Fabrics of the world. That's a very specific one. Bras. Manchester. The 90s. We've done the 90s before, I feel. I feel like we've done the 90s. WNL's childhood, Kappa Trollface. 9.5 weeks. In 9.5 weeks. In 9.5 weeks? That's not... Aspect changes cats. I think we've done one on cats before. Why do ants have 6 legs? Sure. That's just more of a question rather than an entire round based around why ants have 6 legs. It was the 70s, Buckaroo. Sherlock Holmes, quiz about the woes of raising Ed, 70s sitcoms, Alan Partridge, I've just added that one in. Worst military disasters.
Is there a best? I mean...
yeah. Queen, the band Queen. I wouldn't be bad at that one. Ants and Wasps. Because of Marvel. The band. Queen the band, not the Queen. Dairy products. Moosepan says. Notice the name Moosepan as well. Myth busting. Myth busting's really fun. Like big myths. Did we do that? Have we done that before?
We did one on urban legends. Yeah. Myths and legends we did.
Yeah, we did that one already. Capitalism and socialism. Suits. Queen or the Queen. Who said it? Queen or the Queen? Quotes from Queen or the Queen.
Or the Queen.
Cult classic movies is fun. A true or false round is fun. Alan Partridge round is very fun, but it's very specific to sort of me and a few other people. We did British comedy before. We could do Steve Coogan. I know quite a lot about Steve Coogan. Statements we have to choose between the Queen and the Queen. Ducks, an entire quiz on ducks. Ingeborg says, yes, ducks rock. Photo quiz. Remember we were going to do a photo one at some point?
Yeah.
These are all good suggestions. But 3 people have said ducks, so I feel like ducks might have to be around it is, because Other Buttons wants ducks too. Percat says ducks is a good idea. Jack Little says ducks. It's a round on ducks. Can you do ducks?
The ducks have it. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Ducks.
Well,
ducks of all kinds. So ducking.
Ducks.
Whatever you wanna. Whatever you can be creative with these.
I'll do my best.
Oh, great. Which paint job is it? What? There's we're not giving away a paint job, Jack Little, but I can see where the confusion started. Okay. Well, that's it. What's the book of the day?
Oh yeah. Here we go. Before we go, there it is.
Very nice. What are we looking at there?
The Ragged Trousered Philanthropists.
And do you recommend it, or is it just more of it's a coincidence?
You should read it. I mean, if you're interested in socialism and the whole idea of I don't know, set in Edwardian times at the beginning of the 20th century, at a time when you were supposed to sort of know your place and appreciate that, and your betters had things that they deserved. Yeah, it's worth a read. It's not exactly the most scintillating thing because it's a working class novel.
Right. So it's a bit sort of dour. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is him lecturing to his workmates and them listening sometimes or responding, and yeah, it's a bit dialectical, yes.
Okay, great. Well, it sounds good. Sounds always good recommendations coming from you, sir. Sorry, I'm going to burp. I do apologise. I think it's because I'm getting ready for my biscuits. I've got the biscuits right here, just off camera.
Biscuit.
Spoilers. So, in about 2 minutes' time, we will be beginning today's biscuit review. Just got to go get a fresh cup of tea. But first of all, can we say a huge thank you to WNL for coming along today to do the quiz, as per usual. Thank you so much, sir.
My pleasure.
I'll be back very shortly. You'll see me next week on the live stream, I'm sure, everybody at home. But I'll call you tomorrow. All right?
Sounds good.
Bye! It's gone. All right. Thank you very much again to the Papa, the great Papa on the television, as we all know him by. All right. I'll be back in a couple of minutes' time. I'm dropping so much on the floor right now. The bar is a big old mess. Stephen hasn't cleaned up, or whatever his name was. Peter, Paul, Stephen, John, I don't know. One of those. He hasn't cleaned up in ages. All right. I'll be back in just a moment's time. Hello. We're live now this second. And that means that it's time. It's 13:49. We're really early. This is impressive. This is good going, guys. Guy and me and Guy. Guy. Here's Guy. His name's Ross Stack.
Hello.
Ross Audio Stack. Ross Audioman. That's what they call him.
Audioman.
Is that your real name, Ross
Yeah.
Audioman? Ross Stackman.
It's like somebody who audios all the time.
I like your jumper.
Thanks.
How you doing?
I'm all right. You complimented my hair this morning. Remember
I
what you
like
said?
it. Look at it. I said you look like a crazy person. You've made me want to look at it now in more detail.
It's terrible. This is what happens when you don't brush your hair.
I liked it.
Okay.
There it is. That's how we're going to do the stream from now on.
Okay, this has gone too far. This has gone way too far.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. I like your hair like that. I think it looks tousled, tousled. I think I'm moving things around on the screen that I shouldn't be.
Could you please?
I'm trying.
Just
I'm
stop.
trying. I'm trying to bring us back to the normal position. There we are. We're back in position. Hi, Ross. How
Does
are you?
Ross know he's a recurring character on my stream?
You are now a recurring character. What? On my stream? On Jack Little's stream? No. Do you know that?
No.
Do I know that? I don't think I know
who's
that.
Who's Jack Little?
Jack Little is Jack Little is you should watch Jack Little.
Okay.
Jack Little is he's a very velvety looking character.
Velvety looking.
He's very small.
Okay.
He's very small. He's got no legs.
Okay.
But he's got 2 little arms, and he streams and he plays Elite. You
Okay, I need to check this out.
Apparently, Ross looks like a young Christopher Reeve. Oh, you never heard that one before, have you?
Never,
Ross?
never, ever have I heard that one before.
So Ross, you become a regular character on this stream as well because you're often reviewing biscuits with me. We've got a limited amount of time, otherwise we could stay here being I don't mean velvety, I mean like material, whatever he is. Apparently you're the Irish flight control guy.
I'm not actually.
Oh.
I'm a different. That's a different guy.
Is that not you?
That's called. He's an actor called Andrew Nolan.
Oh no!
I'm in the stations though.
You're in the burning stations, are you not?
I'm in one of. Yeah, possibly.
That's definitely you.
Yeah,
I hear you every single time.
Yeah.
But you are in the stations. It's honestly not you. I always thought
But I'm
it
not a
was.
flight controller. I'm a.
I thought you were the guy who's going, get out now, this is terrible, it's all breaking down. That's you. I know it is you. I can tell.
I do say that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
you
no,
can-
I'm
you
in
can
the.
hear
I'm in
you.
the burning stations.
Good.
Yeah, as well.
Yeah,
and in other places.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll let you all pretend that I think I probably told them. It was my fault. Ed has misspoken. You can believe that it's Ross. It's still Ross. Today's Biscuits. You get to control Biscuit Cam today.
Yes.
I am smashing this place up
Biscuit
like nobody's
Cam
business. It's
operator.
not
I will
going
do
well.
that.
Stream Deck. Pick up yours now from Elgato.com. I am not paid to say this, but I would be.
You want to be.
Yeah, so
clearly
I'm
you want
working
to be.
towards it. All right. So you've got the Bisc Cam. Whenever I click this cam, you can see stuff. Biscuit detected. Right, okay, let's have a look here. 1 sec. Let's do filters. Because no, hold on, not filters. I think the properties needs to be edited slightly because it's not. Watch, you'll see it. It's got right sound and autofocus. No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want to get the white balance up. That's better. Look, now we get
That's a
the
nice
real
warm-looking
colour.
biscuit. Yeah. Okay.
All right, you can see it on the screen as well.
Can
Look,
we
that's
talk about the
weird.
name? Can we talk about the name of this
Crunky.
before we start? Because Crunky is how I feel right now.
Why do you feel You feel cranky or crunky?
No, Crunky. I feel crunky.
You feel crunky right now?
Yeah, cranky
Okay.
and drunk.
Oh, cranky and drunk. Crunky. I'm feeling so crunky. All right, so that's going to have to go down because otherwise we're going to get a weird effect where there's that.
Oh, it's
no
Biscuitception.
one wants that. Oh, that's horrible.
I once got lost down one of those.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did it go? How did
Took
you
me
get back out?
7 weeks to come back.
7 weeks?
Yeah.
It's good to know that you can get back out of them
Yeah.
now. That's good to know. All right. So Crunky, these biscuits, Crunky, not biscuits, sorry. Crunky is from Japan. I picked these up myself from Japan.
Yes.
These came as, the bit that you can see there, so the bit that you can see, like the actual center of the biscuit is like a solid, it's not a soft filling. It's going to be like a crunchy filling.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
And you have them in chocolate form as in like in little packets, like a sort of Kit Kat Bites or Mars Bites, and they'd be little, and they were everywhere, and they got me through a lot of my time in Japan just walking around. I'd just stop in a 7-Eleven, I'd get a pack of Crunky, shove it in my pocket, because you're not allowed to eat whilst you're on the move in Japan, or you're not supposed to, it's impolite. So I'd shove it in my pocket, in my coat, and open it up, and then I would just get pop Crunkies every now and again. And they're just these little balls,
Pop a Crunky,
and they were so good.
what-
Honestly, they were great, so I'm quite excited about it. I've saved these for quite a while. Crunkies. But there's no points for packaging, as you know. We're missing one thing, and also we've got to get back to work in 6 minutes. I've got a meeting.
The spreadsheet.
The spreadsheet. Hey, he knows it. He knows all the tricks now. We've got a cup of tea. We've got the biscuits. We just need one last thing, and that is this official Biscuits tasting spreadsheet. Thank you very much. It is open behind our heads. As you can see, if you are unfamiliar with the biscuit review, we have the biscuit, the name, the appearance, the taste, the texture, the durability, the dunkability, the post-on taste, the satisfaction, and the mourishness, and then, of course, a total at the top of the screen. As I scroll down, you can see 167 biscuits that we reviewed, the bottom being the Marinella Canalitas on 28.9, and then right at the top, bam, 86th place, the Shivel Geblakte in 56.6. We have Sodny Rumbuto Speculoos Molsons. We have the Hotel Chocolat Nut and Nib Shortbread. We've done a lot. We've done a lot, and here we've got one disqualified for being a cake.
Oh, that was the one I reviewed. That one with you.
Or was it that one, the Balsam Messino, or the Jules de Strupe?
I feel like it was
crisps.
the one that was up higher.
Disqualified for being a cake.
Yeah.
There was those. I remember them. Very fancy.
They were
Very fancy.
sweet.
Very fancy. Very fancy. Is 42 still safe? 42 is the Oreo chocolate cream. Is that? Oh no. Was it supposed to be
Is that
Mentos?
cream or creme?
Creme. Creme.
I'm just being
chocolate creme.
posh.
Creme.
Right.
All right. Let's write this down.
Let's do
Crunky. Crunky biscuits. I'm going to call them. Crunky biscuits. All right. Appearance.
Do we do an unboxing?
Oh yeah. Go on.
Do you want to unbox it?
No, you hold it and I'll.
Tell us about the packaging.
A bit of mine.
Here we go.
Yeah, you can see the individually wrapped.
Okay, that immediately it raises my
They're
expectations.
very
for these
good
biscuits.
though, aren't they? There's
If
a lot
somebody
of-
went to the trouble of individually packing them,
There's a lot of that going
I
on.
hope that they are worth the carbon footprint. That's all I'm saying.
Me too, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
If you can hold it down so we're not. I feel like that everyone's seeing my messy desk far too much here.
Okay.
All right, here you go.
So-
And then. Oh, latte, crunky biscuit.
So the interesting thing is
Look at that. Look at
that
that.
for something that's individually wrapped, it
Hold on.
looks pretty normal, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing.
Well-
I'm looking and thinking. I wanted
Hold on. I'm going to just do.
a glitter bomb in there. That's what I
Not
wanted.
Phil, I'm sorry. I need to put the autofocus back on. I do apologise. I should have left the autofocus on. There you go.
Okay,
Look
high
at that
definition
now,
biscuit. Okay.
HD.
Right.
So you can see in.
Give us a look at that embossed lettering on the side.
Yeah, very
Nice.
good.
It's good. Good definition on
could-
that font.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the camera. It's the movement of the camera. I feel like I want to open one up. Is that a little
Okay.
bit weird?
This is a good thing because some people like to eat their biscuits like this, but
It
looks
doesn't.
like
You
it's just
can't
not-
do
there's
it.
no-
You
there's no
can't do
giving
it. No,
Ah,
you can't
okay.
do it.
That's
It's sealed
disappointing.
in. It's sealed in. Okay. Right.
Okay.
This cam over. We need a camera op, don't we? All right. You ready? I think they look quite good. What do you think of the appearance?
I
Oh,
think,
that's weird. All right, go on.
I think they do look appealing.
They do look good, don't they? And the chocolatey bit on the inside looks really solid and strong, and like not like it's not going to melt and be
Got a
annoying.
good integrity to it.
It's got a nice the embossing and the lettering's really
It's
good.
nice colouring as well.
Yeah, I would go for actually an 8.8. Is my opinion. What do you think?
Sure, why not? I'm just going to be really agreeable. I'm gonna
Taste.
okay. Okay, this is a nice biscuit.
This is a good biscuit, isn't it? I told you. Listen to that crunch, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear it?
This is really good. So it reminds me, the center part reminds me of Maltesers. You know, it's got that kind of malty quality to
This
it.
is amazing. This is bringing me straight back to Japan right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the biscuit's not that great.
The external.
The external casing is not that great. It's the stuff inside, but
It's
you
the
can
stuff
just get,
inside.
But you should just get Crunky for that. That's one of the best ones we've had, and it's quite a lot like quite a lot like Maltesers.
It's got a nice little
Aftertaste.
salty bit in there as well.
No, it's good.
Well balanced. The flavour is well
It's
balanced.
really good. I ate a piece of the biscuit on its own. I wasn't sure. The piece of biscuit that fell off. I wasn't sure about it, but then all together, I was like, it just feels like such a satisfying experience, especially with the taste.
I want more.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is the first time I've come on this biscuit reviewing stream and wanted more.
And there's only a few
You
of
always
them.
give me the bad biscuits.
Okay. Taste. Are you ready?
Just ignore that.
Is it? No, I'm just moving on quickly because I feel bad.
Okay,
8.8 again.
Yeah, I love it. I love
Great.
it. I would eat the whole box.
No, a 9. 9.
Yeah.
This is nine.
I'm
Very good. Oh, the saltiness is really nice, actually.
yeah, isn't it?
I'm getting that as like an aftertaste.
And that gives you
Designed
there's
for
a
more sweet.
moorishness to it.
Very odd.
Yeah.
Great texture too.
Great
That
texture.
crunch, that
Great
crack.
texture. Absolutely.
It's a 9 again, isn't it?
It's an experience.
I've got some crumbs. How many crumbs have you got on your legs? I've got some crumbs, but you're much better.
Mostly in my tea, but
Oh.
it's. I can't fault it for that because you look at the biscuit and it's sturdy. You can't prize it apart.
No, you can't prize it apart. You can't. It doesn't get slippery on the hands or anything like that. Oh,
No, it doesn't get slippery on the hands.
I can fault it a little bit because of this. So I'm going to mark it down a little bit, but I'm still going to go for a 7 because very sturdy, strong biscuit. Oh, the salt in my mouth is making me
Hold on,
desperate.
remember this test?
Yeah. I do remember that
not
test.
one, not a little, not even the slightest bit of
Yeah.
give. You know,
Okay.
it's good.
Oh boy,
Dunkability.
lovely.
Okay.
That was soft. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna up it to a 7.5.
Okay.
We got a good one here.
Okay.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, and reveal. Sorry. Oh
Sorry,
gosh,
Sky,
don't
I'm
look at
looking
all my
after you.
cables. Following it in, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, it has gone in a bit. The biscuit has
Oh.
fallen in.
Got some.
The biscuit has fallen in. Yeah,
Got
we
some
are.
subsidence.
The biscuit has fallen in, so it was only on a single. It was only on a. Please don't look at my cables. Very embarrassed about my cables. But yeah, let's see how it tastes. Oh god,
Interestingly, it's retained its crunch.
it's quite good actually. It's quite good. It's not. Yeah, I'm afraid it's only a 5 on dunkability, but the potent taste was improved. 5.8,
Yep.
but the taste was about the same.
Yep.
Maybe slightly
Absolutely.
less.
I think it's still good.
It's good, isn't it?
This is an incredibly satisfying biscuit, I'm going to say. Do you only have one box?
Yeah. Should we finish them now? We've only got 4 left. It's Friday, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay. It's so nice. It's so good.
Guys, pick yourself up some Crunky biscuits. Get on the internet. Find them.
Forget the endorsement for this thing.
Crunky
Let's get a
biscuit.
Crunky endorsement.
Tanya Crunky was great. I'm absolutely thrilled. 9.
That's a really good biscuit.
Let's find out where it sits. 67.1. Not at the top, but it is maybe a new entry into the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have ourselves a top 10er today.
Oh yes.
A well-deserved top 10er.
I think so.
Let's see how things are arranged. It's very exciting times for the Biscuit Review. We haven't had a top 10er for a long time.
12.
Oh, 12th position. Actually, 11th position. No, 10th position because of the disqualified Marabou Choco moments.
Okay. That's good.
I literally could have that last one now.
I'm very happy.
Do you want the last one?
Is it? Yeah, go on then.
Maybe we shouldn't. Save it for later.
Is there just one left?
There's literally 2 left. Should we save it for later?
I'll save it for later.
Oh, I might go and gift it to some people I like downstairs. Sorry. You just have 3 of them. all right, guys. You can get a pack of Crunky with postage packaging for £4, everybody. Sort it out on eBay. Get it done.
Okay, cool.
Thank you so much, Ross.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, everybody at home, for watching, for being this week. Let's crank up this Crunky right now and say thank you so much to Alpoem. Thank you, Andreas Forkbeard, Aspect Change, Bolly Wookie, Blind Speak, Commander Baguette, Commander Shiny Joe, Commander Pyro Joe, Commander Recordings, Gobrian, Corporal Coca-Cola, Siberian, DJ Truthsayer, Dragon Darko, Draxul, Drebber14, EPTM, and
Frontier Help.
Frontier Developments. What are you doing here?
Okay, Gandalf Lundgren, Howling Steel, Jack Little, Juts, Caraxos,
Thank you.
Philandros, Lapino, 76250, Malik Bior, Multi-71, Marketh, Millstone Bar, Mini Watto.
Molofia 1, Muzipan, Orange Spark, Other Buttons, Osric 42, Puppy Perket 259, Ruby Van, Scrub Ghost, Shannon Lionel, Sid 1965. Also, there's some elevator music playing in the background, so we've got no idea how this is sounding. It's probably very out of tune. I do apologise.
Probably terrible.
Scott, you keep going.
Sid 1965, Scoozil, Snoozle6, Stephen Carey, Stoop6, Tulid, The Frogsley, Trash Panda Grr,
Trash Panda,
Unky Steve, Wainscraft, Winter Jazra, Wolf12, 47, and X-Painers and Zitzer.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming along today and being here and coming along this week to all the streams. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Goodbye.
Ingborg AR, Grieved, Lapinus. I don't know why, for some reason apparently we didn't get everyone there, but thank you, lovely people. Bye.